everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sarah here with you, and today is the first session in the how to draw body tutorials. I've got tons of requests for that tutorial, so I thought it would be time for me to get it done. Anyways, I would like to explain first the basic body shape, or how can you divide up the body, so if you're still kind of learning, it will be easier for you to know what you're doing. So you need really a ruler. That's gonna help you in so many ways. And I would like to use that sometimes when I feel like the proportions is a little bit off. So here's my ruler. Make sure it's like this, which is little cubes. Every cube is around half a centimeter, or maybe with inches. It really kind of helps you around. Okay, so first of all, I need you to bring a white paper, divide it into 8 equal parts. Okay, so you can divide that for, say, 4 centimeter or 3. Here I got my parts around 3.5 centimeter, like so. And so you can divide that 8, whatever you like. For me, when I drew this guy and then I measured his head, I found that it was around 3.5 centimeter, and so I kind of did the 8 other parts around 3.5 centimeters. Okay, and once you have the equal 8 parts, it will be better if you draw like something like a line in the middle here. It would guide you. Really nice. As you can see, I already created something like a guideline for me. It's kind of, just a general shape. But here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to zoom in and explain a little bit about the upper part, and then explain a little more about the down part. Suppose that the camera is a little bit by an angle. I'm trying to adjust it, but anyways, I hope you can see that image directly. But here I'm going to explain the upper half, which is the 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to explain from this point to this. Okay, there we go. So the first part, which is the head, this one equal 1/8 out of the whole equation. So this is anyways a general shape. It's not a male or a female-ish character or anything. It's just a general kind of shape that I did. I'm going to explain the male and female differences a little later. So the head equal 1/8 out of the human body, and you can see that in books it will always tell you it's 1/8 of the human body. Then directly under the chin, of course, there is here a little part for the neck. Okay, so from the chin to this point, that's around, I would say, just a little bit under the rib cage. If I keep drawing this will be like a quick image of the rib cage of a person. So that will be around the rib cage point of a human body. In other words, just under the chest, or by a little bit. If you're drawing a male, he will have like this point, like this. So that's the other part, which is right under the rib cage point here. If it will go a little down onto this side. And then this will be also 1/8, this part, and that part includes the upper half of the rib cage and also the shoulders with those little bony structure-y thingies. And then the second part here is like that part between the stomach and and the spiral, or the backbone, I think this is a spiral column. I'm not sure what this is exactly called. But anyways, there is a point in every human's body that, I'm not sure what this part is. I think it's called the, I don't know, it's just this point where if you're watching your body, you will see there is a point coming there, and then suddenly the area of the hips, or the bones of the hips, starts to be noticed a little bit from here, and that line, or that part, is around from the left part of the rib cage to this kind of point, to this bend point of the human body. And also that will include the arm part of the body. And here's a little helpful tip for you if you're drawing arms. There's this wide arm and the wide part in the arm, the elbow point, and basically the elbow middle part, or that little liney part you have in the elbow here, it's kind of always come here. So as you can see, it's exactly with this curvy point. Okay, and jumping ahead to the down part, which is the butt area, that's around also 1/8 of the human body part. That's the butt area, basically. And this is the stomach and all the other parts in the body. And the arm usually ends to this point, and from that kind of little point you can see the thumb kind of going down, like so. So it's around this point where you can see the start of this part in the hand, this little part. You can say that. So the hand really is kind of a little bit above that line. And this part is starting from this point. So this is the first half of a human body. If I could put it in a much easier way, the head equal 1/8 out of the human body. This part equal 3/8 out of the human body. The three parts are divided. I divided them. The first part is basically stops here at the point, or at the rib cage. The second part ends toward that bent part here. The third part include the butt and the other parts in the human body. And as I said, the arms kind of continue with the first half, and then before the second half by a bit there is the start of the hand, exactly kind of 95% exactness. I would say the point of the hand and the thumb meets with the half of the body. Moving on to the part 2, or the down part of the human body. Okay, so this is the second part of the human body. As you can see, this is the legs, and the legs is the longest part in the human body. It's around 4 out of 8, so that's around half the size of the body. Now, basically, the legs here and this part here are equal. So you could say, if I would say, the legs is around 1.5 out of this. So if you can imagine this, for say I have this around 3.5 centimeters by 4, that will be equal 14 centimeters. If you multiply 14 by 1/3, let me calculate that. I'll come back right away. Okay, I calculated it, and it was around 4.7 centimeters, or exactly 4.66 centimeters, and it won't really be different with that little 1 millimeter. But anyways, you can calculate this. So that part is around 1.5 at that down part, and the other part is around 1.5 as well. If you calculate that up, it will equal 3. And the last one, it goes to the legs. As you can see, and this is basically the first part of the human body. So let's do a quick recap, and just so you know, the knee part is always in the middle between the legs, because this part is equal to this. Okay, so a quick recap and some final notes. So, head 1/8 out of the human body. This part 3/8. This part with the feet, of course, include 4/8 of the human body. The arms from this part is a little bit longer than this one here, but this part, including the hand, equal that upper part. So this part, the upper part of the arm, equal the other part, including the hand. Just so you know that. Unlike the legs, which is, I kind of bring the camera down a little bit like this. The legs, those two parts are equal. Okay, so this was it, and this is the first session of the how to draw body. I'll come up tomorrow by another video that will explain the differences between a male and a female body. Remember, this is just a general sketch. You can practice tonight with the steps that I said here, hoping it really made any sense to you guys out there. So you can practice this today and get ready for tomorrow, because I'll start to explain the differences between males and females' bodies. So see you in session 2. Bye bye.